You're tuning in to Floridian Rollo. I'm your host, Floridian Rollo, and I'm coming at you with another live stream. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? So, I'm going to respond to this upcoming content creator who recently started doing videos. It came across my desk because I be watching certain videos about people that live in their vehicles making money. Now, he does have a tiny house. However, he talks about working for DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart. He has a vehicle that is pretty much up in the 200s, 1,000 more miles. So basically, one of his old school vehicles he used to make bread. And you could tell he keeps up his vehicle. He keeps up his vehicle for the most part. So if he gets one of this video, because I did at him, he will definitely look into this. I am Floridian Rollo. So I talk about various things. KM Little Academy. People will definitely look into your channel. Whoever's tuning in, they'll look into your channel for themselves. So just to let you know, I'm observing based on what you're saying. I did DoorDash. Definitely, Florida is big time. So I don't know what state you stay in. Salute to you. You say you made 222 in one day. You talked about you average anywhere from 200 to 300 a day. That's good. That's good. You talk about putting in 12 hours per day. So without further ado, we're going to hear this clip. Let's get to it. Let's go. Here we go again with this computer. All right, here we go.
What's good, people? This is Ken Little right here, and I'm currently living out my truck, but I'm doing DoorDash, and I want to see how much money I can make in the process. So let's go ahead and get straight into this money. So I've been DoorDashing for about 2 hours and 16 minutes, and I made $44, which one of them is a Walmart order, and one of them is you can see the Uber order, but the Uber order doesn't, it take about a good hour or so for the order to show up for me to get some money, for to show my full tip. So but I just calculated it up. I made about $47 after tip and all that type of stuff after it rolls in, and if they don't change the tip, that's how much money I made. But we gonna keep on going with this. We on a roll, $20 an hour. As long as we don't go below that, we good. So I got 4 orders.
That's a great thing. As long as you don't go below $20 an hour, you keep that mindset going. You're gonna see $30, $40 per hour, because eventually it could lead to that. I remember doing $30 an hour, sometimes $40 an hour. It all depends. It all depends. There'll be days it's 20, sometimes 17 on a kind of slow day. On average, yeah, you could make anywhere from, depending on what state. Don't do it in no New York. Don't do it in no Massachusetts. Don't do it in these major cities because, of the traffic and the timing. So I would say you can make anywhere from 20 to 40. Some people say they make 50 an hour. It all depends on the person. It all depends on the person that you're delivering to and if they really digging you. You dig what I'm saying? The biggest tip I ever made was in Florida, $40. $40 was the biggest tip I ever made. In New York City, during the shutdown, the biggest tip I ever made was $30. And $40 is not one time in Florida. It's not one time. Anyway, let's continue. I'm just talking about tip. Let's go.
I have City Barbecue, Panamera, and I have Panera. I have two Panera orders, City Barbecue and Bao Bao Kitchen. So right now it's $9, and then it is $6, and then it's $4. So looking at about a good 18 for about a good 45 minutes. Do I like that? No, but it's slow right now, and I'm like, I might as well just take anything at this point. Really, it shouldn't be slow at 11:22, but man.
That's because there's a lot of people on the app right now. I don't know what state this guy stay in. It could be a lot of people on the app. Even when there was a lot of people on the app in Florida, for the most part, the thing about it is it's a lot quicker, so it depends on the environment, the area. So if he's making that a day anywhere between 200 to close to 300 in 12 hours in his area, that's good. If he was to be in Florida, depending on what part of Florida though, he'll probably make more if he's really committed in 12 hours. So the most I made in Florida was about 3 something. Yeah, and that was less than 12 hours. Because Sunday alone, if you're in football county, Florida is a big football state. The southern states basically is a big football, kind of town, and college football especially. So you could make some good money in the parameter because people are willing to tip, people are willing to give a little bit more, especially when a team is doing well. You're going to get those big orders. Sunday, you can make up for some days if it's slow during the week. It all depends on what area you're at. All right, let's continue.
Hours later.
I used to have private videos of me showing what I was doing in DoorDash in the NYC. And I have private videos, meaning, you go to my, Patreon, you will see those videos. Or if you was a supporter of mine who didn't support Patreon at the time, they gotten to see the videos that I edit. Now, I didn't put how much I made, you know what I'm saying? However, some of these content creators or upcoming content creators put how much they made. And that's their business. Me personally, I just let the people know you can make within 12 hours that type of money if you put your mindset to it, So, hey, let's continue.
We just delivered a 4 order. So it's 2 on Uber and 2 on DoorDash. I just delivered that. And now we at $70.91, basically 70.
And the smartest thing he did is that he has different apps. Now, me personally, I will have 2 phones. I would not have all my apps on one phone. I tell guys that if you're going to have an app, if you're going to have multiple apps, use different phones. Why? Because the apps know that you're going to be on one app, and then you're going to catch another app, messaging you at the same time. Some people do 2 orders at the same time on the same phone. Me personally, I will have separate phones. And yes, it costs money to make money. It costs money to make money. So I don't know if the brother he's using one of his phones to do service in one of his videos to do his content. So obviously he has 2 phones, which is good. I would suggest you get your third line, in due time so that you can have 3 phones and you can start making some good money. You want to have separate accounts. If you're tuning in, you're listening, in due time, have separate accounts. And also have separate accounts when it comes to your funds. You do not want to have one bank account. I repeat, you do not want to have one bank account. You do not. I don't know how people just have one bank account. Do not have one bank account in this day of time. I've seen a lot of people get jammed up. A lot of people get jammed up with these apps. You put your money out, it just spins into your account, and then something going on with your account because you never know. People can be jealous of what you're making. People can be jealous of what you're making, and you have a hard time. I've been through this before. That's what made me tell folks, hey, don't have one bank account, have multiple bank accounts. So if something was to go down, you have your other account to get certain funds out. Okay? Because this stuff is real, y'all. Anyway, let's continue.
$71 for 4 hours. And you know, it ain't really looking too good right now. But you know, this is how it always gonna be in the morning.
It's always gonna be a fluctuated, especially early in the day. It's always gonna be a fluctuated. You can't let it get. You just gotta get the timing. Once you get the timing of anything you do, it'll be for the most part a piece of cake. They say, right? The piece of cake is getting better. Why? Because you figure out the time. Now, when you do tap in, this is what happens. Just like you tap in on the internet, you tap in, you start seeing more things happening, right? And you seem surprised, you know, of what's going on. I'm going to tell you, if you keep on doing what you're doing and you stay consistent, you'll start seeing your numbers grow eventually. You have potential. I'm not necessarily going to review your shorts because that's your downtime. You talk about relationships and, you know, people you know. People can look into that themselves. I just want to stick to what is making you an opportunity for people to watch your channel. So me giving you the opportunity, the people may look into your video and it was another content creator, you know, I shared, you know, their 9-to-5 situation. And Anton Daniels, who won't give me credit because I've been going in on him, and I will continue to go in on him, who shared the same video about the brother camping, I forget his name, camping something. And all of a sudden, his channel started blowing up. So don't be surprised if other content creators get wind of the video because they watch me. And if they talk about you, they should at least shout me out, like for real. However, you know, this is how it is on the internet. Even if I have an issue of how they move, they should look into what I say. However, they don't want to do that. So keep doing your thing. Other people will be watching. So when you start seeing your numbers blow up a little bit, you know, just know it came from here and it goes trickling to other people. All right, let's go.
Morning time, and then like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock, it's gonna start cooking up. So we got this order here for $12, and one of the orders got reassigned, so I really don't know how much this might be. It might be like, shit, it might be $2 to be honest. One of them left because I didn't make it here in time enough, but I gotta go ahead and deliver it because I already got a violation on Grubhub, so let's go ahead and do this shit, see how much it's gonna be.
Have a good one.
Yeah, with those violations is something. So he said he made $86 in 5 hours and only did 58 miles. Well, you can't go by the hours. You have to also go by how long he spent on the app. So what it is that he made that in 5 hours. How long he spent on the app, I don't know. He's been on different apps. So anyway, let's continue.
So I am currently 5 hours in. I just delivered that order, and I am at 86 for 5 hours, which is kind of straight. I like to be at least 20 behind or either 20 above. That's what I really like to do. I think 20 behind is probably about a good $19, $18. So yeah, other than that, we're gonna get this order right here from Jersey Mike's, and then we're gonna keep going with them.
Jersey Mike's, so more likely he's in the South. I don't think Jersey Mike's is in the North. He could be in Oklahoma. He could be, yeah, Jersey Mike's is in the South. I don't recall Jersey Mike's being in the North. Somebody let me know in the comment section if you're in a live chat. Is it Jersey Mike's in the Northern States? I'm not too familiar with Jersey Mike's being in the Northern States. So he could be in one of the Southern states. Anyway, let's continue.
Money rolling. So I got the bag right here. Man, tell me why these subs are so heavy. They feel like...
Hey, Jersey Mike. Shout out to Jersey Mike. I will say Jersey Mike, man. Like, it'd be mad busy in Jersey Mike. Yep. I'm familiar with that. Anyway, let's continue.
Like I'm carrying a bunch of midget baseball bats. I ain't even gonna lie in this bag. That's how heavy it is. Like, I don't know.
They don't play when it comes to their food and their service. They one of the best service. So, hey, props to them. You as a person want to see your food covered. You want to see your food taken care of, and no nonsense. Jersey Mike's have one of the strongest bats, and it's made in America. You know, people don't realize bags are very expensive. They are very expensive. It costs a lot to get those type of bags. So they're willing to do it because they're making the money. Anyway, let's continue.
The bag just heavy. If y'all love subs like that, okay. But don't get 10 subs and stack them in the bag. That's too heavy. I'm just saying. Let's go ahead and deliver this food though. So we got that order down pat, and then we got another order for Walgreens, which is $12. I try to unassign it because...
Oh, he's in North Carolina. I forgot. He is in North Carolina. He is in the South. He's in North Carolina, y'all. Yeah, he's out there in North Carolina. Once he showed that information, I see, you know what? He is in the South because Jersey Mike's is in the South. So shout out to North Kakalaki. That's where he's at right now. He's in North Carolina. All right, let's continue.
We're going in a totally different direction, but the Uber app wouldn't let me unassign the order for some odd reason, so we're going to go ahead and deliver this one. And hopefully we can catch either $6 order going that way or either some order going that way. If it ain't $6, I'm not taking it.
Yo, shout out to the two sisters that delivered my food in Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? When I went to Charlotte the first time, I got to see the sister. You know what I'm saying? She was bad looking. She was bad looking. The other one, yeah, at the hotel I stayed at that extra day because of what occurred. I had to stay an extra day before I travel out. Shout out to that sister. You know, I was with the lady, the young Tenderoni, the model. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she doing her thing, though. She doing her thing. Yep. So I got some food for us at the time. And so shout out to that DoorDash lady. Anyway, let's continue.
So I just delivered that order. I ain't getting no order on the way there to the order, and I ain't getting no order to the hotspot. So right now I'm just gonna sit here and wait and wait and wait and wait. So we finally got us an order. It's a little order from Total Wine. It's for $6. We're gonna go ahead and make this quick, get this little 6, and then we out. Let's go.
Yeah, shout out to Greensboro. Shout out to Greensboro. Shout out to Greensboro. You know, I already was in Greensboro the last time I was in North Carolina. Greensboro, y'all. All All right, anyway, let's continue.
Alright, so we are currently 7 hours in. 7 hours in. It's 6 hours and 45 minutes. And I've been waiting on the order for about a good 10, going on 15 minutes now. It's slow. It's very slow. Like I said, I just hope around like 5 o'clock. Wait. We got a $3 order. All these orders are so bad. They are so bad. It's like I get $10 orders, but I'm not taking $10 from Target to go 5 or 6 miles down the street for 5 items. I'm not doing that. It's like some of y'all might be like, oh, that's good. Nah, not for me. Like, cause 10 items, 10 minutes. I don't even stay at a restaurant for 10 minutes. Why well, like waiting on that for 10 minutes?
Hey, I ain't mad at you, man. Yeah, them orders, you know, it takes time. Now, if it's big, of course, he'll consider it. If it's not big, he's not gonna do. A lot of people ain't gonna do that. Most of the ladies is gonna do that because the ladies be knowing where the stuff is at. As a man, for the most part, it takes you time to know. It depends on the app too, because now the app has made it easier for you to find what you need. It wasn't like that back then. So the app gives you a timestamp. And I know in Florida, I was like, thank the Lord, because when I used to do the shopping, and it was worth it, because you could make some money, you know, the items will be there for the most part. Anyway, let's continue. They'll have the aisle and the purchase in that aisle. They'll let you know where's it at. Let's go.
But yeah, we're gonna right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and give me some food. I ain't even gonna sit around and just wait on the order. I'm just gonna give me some food because 3 o'clock, around like 3, like really like 2:30 to like 4. Somewhat 4:30 is usually the dead times. Usually, I don't know why, but it's usually the dead time.
Well, you know why? Because that's the South. That's when everybody's getting out, school, a lot of stuff going on. That's the big time activity. Ain't nobody really ordering around that time. Unless it's the weekends or Friday. In most cases, Thursday. I think you're aware of that. So, yeah. I know that being in Florida, you know what I'm saying? When I go back to Florida, I know that already. Those times be slow. Those be the slow time. That's the best time to chill because you get your food, you know, you chill out for a couple of hours, and then you make up for the couple of hours, you know, from 4:30 to like 8 o'clock. Because you know the place is closed early nowadays. All right, let's continue.
We just gonna get us some food, man. Gonna get us some kickback jacks and get us some I ordered chicken Alfredo. And it's good to me. I love it. I love it. Man, I got this food right now. I got this food. It's too good. It's too good. And I don't really like eating too much food because it make me sloppy.
Basically, what he's saying is he got to work out. He got to work out, and he say he's gonna work out. Well, that's important because I have to work out too. I definitely have to work out. So, yeah, it's important for the guys to work out and the ladies to work out. You know what I'm saying? We got to make that our goal, y'all. Health is wealth. Let's continue.
I ain't really want to get it in the first place because it make me sloppy. But it's too good. I had to put it down for a second. So I'm gonna keep DoorDashing for a little bit. I'm gonna keep DoorDashing, and then I'm gonna come back to it. you know, I'm gonna come back to it. And I'm gonna give y'all an update. I'm thinking about going to sleep for real.
All right, let's continue. I had to pause. You know how this goes. Let's continue.
Bruh, look at this dude.
So people, we are back at it again. I got 3 Freddy's orders. Freddy's custard. I got 3 of those, and I have 1 City Barbecue order. And with these orders, I have 2 DoorDash orders and 2 Uber orders. The Uber orders is $18. It's 2 of those, 2 Freddy's orders, and it's 2 DoorDash orders, which is 15, which equal up to $33. And it'll probably take me about a good little hour. They both going in the same direction, but let's get it done. You know I love the money. Okay, so I just delivered those orders, right? We are currently at 10 hours and we drove 117 miles today. And
That's not bad. That's not bad. That is not bad. That's not too bad. 100. If you could go under 200 miles per day, that's a lot of miles, of course, on your vehicle. At the same time, that's not bad because you're moving. The car is moving. In most states, that's a lot of miles because the car stop, go, stop, go, stop. You don't have to do that too much in the South. All right, let's continue.
we made $183. Is that good money? Nah, I'd rather be at the 20 mark, but you know what? We're gonna see if we can still at least try to make something today. You get what I'm saying? So let's see if we can try to at least make 20. And we still got like close to 4 hours to go. So that's extra 40, extra $80. So I'll probably make like 260 if I can today. So 260 today, that's good, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's good. Well, we're gonna keep going. Okay, so I worked for 12 hours, maybe 11, because I started Uber a little bit early. So
he's already 11 hours and 45 minutes. So he's been on the road for about 13 hours. I say about 13, 14 hours because you can't go by how much he made that in 11 hours and 45 minutes with different apps. Yeah, this is very slow day for him. I wonder if he ever posts a video of how much he make on Sunday, because Sunday, or maybe he goes out. I don't know. But he's listening. Sunday, I know you could be making more money because it's football, fanatics, a lot of events be going on. It all depends. Anyway, let's continue.
I worked about a good 11 hours to 12, and I made $222. Is that good money? Yeah, not really. But on a Tuesday though, I would say it's kind of good money on a Tuesday, but you know, it's all right. But right now we're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna finish this video up, go to the gym. I gotta take a shower and I'm gonna work out because I'm tired as fuck. Yeah, man.
So that means that he let go of his place then, because we're going to get to that right now. Hold on 1 second. Let me show y'all something. So when we go to his channel, because that's about that. That's why I wanted to show y'all. So when we go to his channel, you know, I'm going to subscribe to his channel. I'm going to see what he talks about. I'm going to definitely see what he's talking about. So he said this is his home. This is about, what, a month ago? Yeah, this is about a month ago. Full tour off my grid, tiny home and land. So he has land off the grid. So he does have a tiny home. He does have a tiny home off the grid. So what he's doing is basically staying in his car in the meantime. However, when you go to his channel, he does have a tiny home. He has a tiny home, and he's living off the grid. So that's good. So he just started his channel when? He started his channel. Well, I mean, he started making videos. He had his channel for since 2012 on so-called Christmas Day. So, yeah, I'm going to see what he talks about. Hey, so he got to subscribe. I'm going to see what he continue to talk about. You know, get that motivation going on. This is his shorts here. So, I'm going to have another content creator we're going to talk about, you know, a lady content creator. So, I'm going to see what's up, y'all. Anyway, to those out there that's doing their thing, living in the car for the time being, you got a gym membership. To you fellas, keep doing your thing. You know, a lot of people will mock you, laugh at you. They don't realize that the average man, for the most part, is not trying to live in no house and live in an apartment. Preferably will live in a vehicle and shelter, you know, at the gym. Hey, you know, as long as you take care of yourself, you know, some of you ladies out there is doing the same thing. As long as you take care of yourself, you know, this is really going on in America. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they're not trying to, if you ain't got your own thing, because he got his own thing in the land. However, you know, he got to make his money. So he has to travel, you know, from the country to, you know, to the city and make his, you know, do his thing. So, hey, props to him. You know, he got a tiny home off the land, you know. So it's a lot of young brothers is doing that. Hey, so if you out there in the South, keep doing your thing. If you're in the North, keep doing your thing. Just know that the northern states be on some BS for the most part. It be on some BS. And so, hey, if y'all want to check out his channel, check out his channel. So I think it's been a minute. When was the last time he did a video? It's been about 2 weeks. So hopefully he'll see this video and that will push him to do more content. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm out. Appreciate those who's viewing in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? That's at the site. Or you basically chilling out, you know, taking a walk, exercising, getting some things done in the house. Or you with the fam, you're watching. Hey, appreciate it, you know. So with that said, I catch y'all in the next one. Y'all take it easy out there, and peace.